Good morning. Good morning. Believe it or not, I am freshly awaking. Well, about an hour or so ago. So I've had plenty of times to sleep. I've had plenty of time to relax. It's quarantine. I believe all of our schedules have gone upside down. So good morning to you. Good morning. So what I will do is I will take down my my vlog. I will take down my last commentary about Sierra Gates' daughter. I will take it down, but I want to replace it with this commentary. I do realize I was a little bit hard on the lad, on the young lady. I was a bit hard on her, but you know, I'm not sorry about it. I just want to make it better for her. Because I know she's a young person. She must want to make things better for herself as well. But at least we can see different sides of this issue. Okay, without saying anything too harsh about the young lady, she still is a young lady. She still has a right to grow, to change, to make her life better. She's still young. So I'm going to take down my old commentary on her. I'm going to take it down. I don't want to sound too bad on her. But listen, sometimes I call my own children assholes. Like the other day, I will tell my kid straight up, if you acting like an asshole, I'm not going to hide it from my kid. I'm not going to wait for you to be 20 years old and be an asshole to somebody else and have them shoot you down. Because you were an asshole to me and I forgot to tell you, you being an asshole to me. You being an asshole. So I think that that's the idea. The idea is to share another side of the story. The other side of the story is that the entire Sierra people, they're coming across like they were bullying this family. They were bullying this other student. And that's the point I want to make. The point I want to make is while we are going, oh, well, the mother should have not gone to the school. I entirely agree with that. I entirely agree with the fact that the mother should have never gone to the school. But I want everyone to pay attention to something that may have happened. What if this is another mother who was pushed where she can't take it anymore and okay, I'm going to the school because she can't take it anymore. A lot of times when children are being bullied, it's for a period of time. So what made this mother snap? What made her snap? That's the point I'm making. The point I'm making is what made her snap? Sierra's daughter, she comes on TV. She doesn't appear like she appreciates the fact that she's on television. Child, your mom and dad worked hard. They put you on television. Girl, get on television. The girl come on television. Her dad is trying to touch her and she has an attitude. I don't know when was the last time your dad tried to touch you. Or why are you mad at him? You on television. So that's the point I'm trying to make. She doesn't appear like she's grateful. She doesn't appear that way. That's the point I'm trying to make. And I'm sure she gets it. She will get it. Appreciate your blessings, young lady. I'm not saying you are the bully, but it appears that way. It appears that a mother snapped. And she just said, you know what? I've had it. I'm going to that bloody school. I'm going to teach that girl a lesson. Sometimes it happens that way. Never okay to go to school and attack kids. No way, dude. Nobody's advocating for that. Nobody's saying she did right. I'm saying look at the other side. Try to prevent it from on. Don't raise children who will have the enough audacity to bully somebody else's child. And the point that I really want to make again and again and again and again, I am bloody tired of seeing children attack children by the gang. Jumping, ooh, that thing wakes my. It's never okay for young children to jump on one child, two children by themselves. It's never okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. You got to raise children who know it's never okay. You got to raise children who value the life of other people's children. These things have nothing to do with race. It has to do with us as human beings coexisting, human beings acting like human beings. When you don't have respect for people's children, you become an animal. Even a baboon will respect a child. A macaque will respect a child. You can put a child in front of so many wild animals. Sometimes they will eat. Most of the times they will respect the child. They can feel the energy of that child. It's innocent. It's harmless. Stop raising children who are attacking other children. It's not nice. Like, nice is not even the word. When your child becomes a bully, it's a lot of things happening in your home. A lot of times you as a parent, when you're the parent of a bully, you yourself, you deserve a good ass whooping. Sierra gets Daughter. I hope you learn. I hope you learn about, well, maybe you learn about editing. Because I know these shows are edited, but they are edited from what you give. Okay, nobody made you comport that way, comport yourself that way. It was your choosing. So be a little bit more appreciative of your parents and your mama. Someone said your mama looked like an alien. Well, I would say your mama looked like she was out of The Fifth Element. One of my favorite films. You're that guy, Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker, he's a good actor. Yeah, I believe that was Chris Tucker. The Fifth Element was an excellent movie, man. Yo, that guy delivered a performance of a lifetime, man. That guy, Chris Tucker, man. Yo, this guy, man, that entire film was just like a comedic savagery. That's what I would call it. But that's what your mama. If you're gonna joke now, it's time for the jokes. Okay, move aside. Yeah, that's what your mama would finna look like. She finna look like she from The Fifth Element. Me, I'd say she look like the Baphomet. She looks like the freaking Baphomet. Ah, yo, this is comedy too. See our daughter. I hope that you can learn from this experience, young lady. Next time that you have an opportunity to come on camera, I hope you show the best of you. I hope you don't come out as a big bully. Show that you appreciate your parents. They put you on television, girl. This is a step up. Your parents will step up. Step up with your parents. Leave that hood life behind. That little mentality. And I hope you were not bullying anybody, young lady. And I hope you were not. That's how I'm going to talk to you. You're a young lady. I'm not going to tolerate it if you are bullying somebody else's child. I think it's atrocious. I think it's awful. It's one of the nastiest tastes in my mouth. Like when I talk about subject like that, some topics leave nasty taste in one's mouth. That's one of it. Where children are being so mean to other children, where children are killing other children, where children are hurting other children. Have you met the children that get bullied? They end up in homes. Oh, guys. A lot of those children end up with permanent brain damages. Oh my God, just the thought of it that other children do that to them. Listen, if you are raising little bullies, you need to talk to your children. If you get one call from a school where they tell you your child did something, even if your child say it's not true, talk to your child a few days later. sometimes, yes, there can be mistakes, but sometimes you have to talk to your child a few days later to verify that your child is not a bully. It's the nastiest taste in one's mouth when your own child is getting bullied. I've been there. And I'm going to say it again. I beat up the mother of the children that was bullying my children. Because I have logic. I'm not going to attack children. Before I beat her up, I invited her to play some basketball. I am not good at playing basketball. I'm not the best. But I know, it's a contact sport. Put you a little contact, maybe she can see I'm a little strong. I'm a little, but I'm a little strong. I'm little, but I'm a little strong. Not that much. I was hoping to play ball with her. That's what I was hoping. But I sent an invitation by way of her children. I said, tell your mama to come outside and play some basketball. But she didn't come out. She left me no choice. Oh, it's time for me to go have my breakfast. Yeah, I like having a good nap and waking up that way. And then I get to start all fresh. I get to work. It's like a fresh day of work for me. I really like this schedule. I cannot do it like driving back and forth, but being home and having a schedule like that works for me. So yeah, I'm famished now. I'm just waking up, took my bath. Now I'm gonna go warm up last yesterday's dinner and have a good breakfast. That's how I like to do it. After I have my good breakfast, I'm gonna have a nice bowl of ice cream, and then I'm gonna do what I need to do to get my day. My day's not gonna be perfect, but I want it to be the best I can make it. That's how. Sometimes I wake up at 5 in the morning. When I have good night's sleeps, I'll wake up at 5:30, 6. If I have like an early night sleep, I'll wake up at 4:35. That means I went to sleep like sometimes I go to sleep like 7 p.m. Like me, before Corona, I never used to go out. I was going to bed like 7 p.m. before Corona. 7, 8. Sometimes I'll take a nap in the day and I'll go to sleep a little 9ish. But sometimes I'll even try to do lives, to go live around 10ish, 9ish. I can't. Like my body is used to my rhythm, my sleep schedule. Like 7 o'clock, 8, 9, 10 to the latest. If I took a longer nap, maybe I can stay up 11 o'clock, maybe. But I'm an old woman. I I don't come out and say, oh well, I'm young. I mean, God has given me the fortitude where I look like I'm under 25, 25 and around about under. Yes, that's God's blessing. But in the ages of things, I'm an old woman. So yeah, I'm not gonna be up galvanizing at 7, 8 p.m. Where am I gonna go? Like before Corona, I've had like this wonderful schedule that really is still working for me. I take walks. I work on my legs. Okay, now I gotta work on my belly because I've put on weight. Yeah, that's one of the hardest works to do is belly work. Oh, I don't mind doing it. It's for my own beautification. And my body takes on, my body picks up muscle mass fast. So my belly is the hardest muscle mass to put on. I'm not gonna end up with a six pack. I'm gonna end up with a nice firm belly. So praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Yeah, man, I'm gonna go watch The Fifth Element. Oh, that movie is worth watching again. I haven't watched it. Like when I first watched The Fifth Element, it a few times. I watched it a few times to where I really kind of almost knew some of the lines. And when I think of it, it's worth watching again. So I'm gonna go watch one of my favorite movies. Speaking of aliens, Sierra gets daughter. I wish you the best, sweetie. And I was a bit harsh on you, but I want you to also consider if you were a bully, consider it, young lady. And the way that you behave on television towards your daddy. Like, lighten up, girl. You already got into your fight. Sit up. Don't slouch. Like, I tell my children, don't. Like, listen, I tap them on the shoulders. Once I tap them on the shoulders now, they know. So it's an everlasting work. When my girls were younger, I put them in ballet. So if they were to ever slouch, they get a tap on the shoulder immediately. My son started slouching, and I had to keep saying, support your youth. And that's what I will say to you, Sierra Gates' daughter. I don't even know your name, young lady, so this is not a personal attack to your family. This is really a trend where kids are bullying kids. And we don't want this parent overshadowing that. The parent did wrong, but at the same time, if you're a bully girl, you need to stop. And you need to appreciate your parents a bit more because they work hard to put you on television. Your mother transformed into an alien. That's just a joke. I'm a comedian, okay? So, that's a good joke. I didn't say it, the blog said it. Oh, the people in these blogs, they are cool. When I looked at that, I said, well, I didn't want to be that way. I don't want to be cool. I don't want to be mean. You're a young lady. You have your whole life ahead of you. You can change your mind anytime. I would love it if you change your mind on a few things. One of it is support your youth. Support the jeunesse aussi, Gates' daughter. Support your youth. Don't slouch. Don't slouch. Think of my hand tapping gently on your shoulder. No slouching, okay? Sit up. Sit up and figure it out. Like me, I've been really nice to some kids on TV, so it's nothing against you personally. It's just when you come on TV, you come with a story, you come with a message, and it's happening with all of it. So I hope that you can also learn not to give that camera what you don't want. Okay, so I've been nice to a few other kids. Like I really love Riley Burrs. That's one of my favorite kids on TV. Riley Burrs. Riley Burrs is a nice kid. She's a nice kid. She doesn't slouch anymore, alright? But you can tell she's a nice little kid, even though you can tell she's a little stuck up, which is cute. I think I like stuck up kids. My kids are a little stuck up. I like that. Riley's a little cute kid. She's a nice girl. And you can tell she's not a mean girl. Riley, I mean, I watch Riley growing away on TV. She doesn't put out that mean girl energy, and you can tell this girl is gonna be a fantastic looking girl. You too, Sierra Gates' daughter. After you grow up and you cut out your belly, well, I don't want you. Well, I wouldn't say what I don't want you to do, but whatever. However, you and your mama decide to cut it, that be your business. But I know you and your mama will cut it. Your body will grow into your body, Sierra Gates' daughter. That's because you're young now, but once you become 21, 22, like Riley Burrs, your body will grow into your body. You don't have to worry about things like that. When I say you are a big fat bully, that's because that's what you look like. Okay? Don't want to look like that. You want to look like a kid. Okay? Maybe you look like a big fat kid, which is okay. Well, there was once a time Riley was a little fat kid. She was cute. It's okay for kids to be fat. Like right now, I'm becoming fat. I like it. Fat is good. So, but don't be a bully though. Don't be a big fat cat. You're a kid. Grow into your own beauty as a kid. Your body will grow into your body. Whatever parts of your body need to fill in, they will fill out. Fill in or fill out. You don't have to worry about things like that. You're a kid. When you grow up, you can worry about things like that. Look at Riley Burrs. That's one young lady that's gonna grow into a beautiful young girl, beautiful young demoiselle. She's very tall, and she will build her body. She'll work out. She will be fantastic, and she doesn't have a mean spirit. That's one of my favorite kids. Okay, so I'm not a person that I don't like kids on TV. No, you just you reflected that wrong energy. So maybe you can think about it and support your youth.